Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So here we are again. Yet another subject for me to cover on. But this will be about zippers. And yes, there are a few things that I'd actually consider them to be somewhat of a big task out there, compared to many things out there. Zippers may seem super basic, but for the most part, some zippers of mine that I've gotten on, there have been lots of problems with them from the start. Because for one, sometimes the zipper itself, the tab, can break off, and whenever a tab actually breaks off, it's usually game over. Because it would be very difficult to open and close something like a garment or a luggage without a pull tab on it, especially if they're stuffed to the core. A piece of luggage would need to have a zipper tab on it just to be able to function properly. And whenever you don't have a tab, it can be super difficult, in fact. But many other things that I've seen wrong with it is that the zipper itself, aside from the pull tab, the zipper itself can break right off of the runner. That's another thing out there it seems to be very wrong out there. And for the most part, this is just another sign that it's game over. But supposedly, if you'd be able to fix it up, then that's good for you, pretty much. But zippers out there aren't always meant to be fixed like that properly. There are some occasions where there would be people out there who would be willing to sell zipper tab replacements that can be stronger, more durable, and zippers themselves can oftentimes be fixed by some tailors. But I suppose that anyone out there who would actually go and have their own zippers be repaired, it would seem to be a great project for yourself. A little activity in which that would allow you to actually go and repair other pieces of clothing. I've got my own skill of repairing clothing, and I can say that I'm pretty proud of how I seem to manage it. But it's not usually revolving around zippers. It's a little bit about something else. But anyhow, going back to how zippers themselves are. There are different types of zippers out there besides the traditional YKK zippers, which seemingly happen to have, a variety of uses. They are the most common types of zippers available for most articles of clothing like pins, or sweaters, or jackets. Things out there like backpacks, duffel bags, luggage, and lunch boxes. Of course, the YKK zipper can be used on those types of items that you use every day. But with other types of zippers, it's usually a little more uncommon. But they happen to have a few pros of their own. For one, they don't break as easily. For two, they seem to run better on the track every time you pull it back or forth to take off or remove. And probably three, and probably my favorite one is that they're custom designed, which is something many people can expect to be a very good sign out there. When you customize something, it can actually fit your everyday needs. Any needs of which that can revolve around your everyday lifestyle. But now, zippers themselves, they're a pretty basic touch, but try to be careful with them as much as possible depending on what kind of jacket you got. If a zipper breaks off, or if anything else happens, then well, I suppose it'd probably be best to find someone who actually can try to help you with that little idea. But in the meantime, stay tuned for more here. If you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.